Hey, good morning, guys! Good morning! So, today I woke up at 8, where I originally planned. You know, I heard the alarm go off. But then, I sat up, and I was like, oh man, I feel good. Like, this is weird. Because, like, I don't even feel tired right now. Usually I feel, like, really groggy in the morning, you know, the groggy feeling. But, today was a new day. Then, I lied back down. Was the biggest mistake. I was like, oh, let me just lay down here, just admire the beauty of the room, like, enjoy the day. I fell right back to sleep. I fell back to sleep. It's freaking 2 hours later. It's 10:15. It's 10:15, and I'm like, whoa, what? And yeah, so that was the story. So now it's like about 10:40. I don't know, like 11. I still got a track workout later today. Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? We're here for the track workout. It's the same workout as last time, same interval workout, 12 by 200 meters, and I'm gonna try to hit 35 seconds each one this time. Let's see. It usually doesn't go like exactly to plan, but let's see if I can hit consistent 35s with a 2-minute rest period in between. Let's go. Let's go. First one, 34 seconds, so a little fast, but 1 second off. Okay, second interval now. All right, been hitting 35. The second one actually was like, I think it's 36. On average, I've averaged 35 so far, so that's good, guys. Alright guys, just finished the workout. It was 12 by 200 each one. It came out averaged about 35. And some of them were like 36, some were 34, and some were 35, so I would just average that at like 35. So pretty successful workout. Guys, I forgot something. You know, I always gotta do it. Guess what it is? Guess what it is in the comments below. But I'll help you with the guess. It's a dab. Yo guys, what's up? So now we're gonna get into the talk. On today's talk, I want to talk about, like I said in yesterday's episode, the bad side of running. And I'm gonna begin like this. I'll just start talking straight from my gut, from my experience. The main thing that I want to talk about is more on the mental side. Specifically, getting too attached to the end result. A mile time you want, or a marathon time you want, or half marathon time, like any like goal really you have, like getting way too attached to that and putting all of your self-worth onto that. For example, when I first started running, I would only think about breaking the 5-minute mile, and I never thought of like anything else. I had a 6:50 mile at the time or something, but I wouldn't think like, oh, I first gotta get a 6:30 mile, then I gotta get a 6:10 mile, then I gotta get a 6-minute mile. You know, I wouldn't think in steps like that. I would think only like, I gotta get a sub 5-minute mile or I'm gonna feel like a failure. Like that was my mindset. So I was so obsessed with that. Every training practice, every day really, I would constantly think about the fact that I'm not at the sub 5-minute mile yet, and that would make me feel so like I was lower than everyone else, and like all these things, like because I would compare myself so much to advanced runners and literally every other runner around me that had a faster time than me. I would think that just because they had a faster time and I didn't, then I was a worse person. Like I would literally put all my self-worth on the fact that I wasn't at my goal yet, which made me feel like a failure. What this did was, because I was so attached to getting the sub 5-minute mile, that end result, every time I would go and test out my mile time, let's say I got a 5:50 mile time, right? And I previously was at like a 6:30. I would still feel so disappointed in myself because I didn't reach the original goal that I had set for myself, even though I improved. Do you see? Like, even though I got better, I didn't get better in the amount of time that I thought I was gonna get better. Like I had these expectations, like all these expectations for like, okay, in 3 months I'll be at this place, right? So I had all these expectations for where I would be in 3 months, for example. But then when that 3 months came and I did a time trial and I wasn't at the level that I expected to be in that 3 months, then I would feel all this like disappointment and like, oh man, I didn't work hard enough and all these things. When in reality, I increased my time, I did improve, but by like a much smaller than I thought I was going to improve, you know? But still I improved. So that's the most important part. It's not like obtaining that like goal that you originally set for yourself. It's not really about getting the goal. It's about like gradually moving in that direction of where you want to go, you know? Like taking steps every day to move in some sort of direction towards that goal. Even if you don't obtain the goal, at least you're trying and taking initiative and taking steps to move in that direction. In all the failures, you know, that made me feel so bad at first, like I learned to look at them as just temporary like roadblocks, you know, but things I can learn from. Like I was like, okay, maybe this is saying I'm doing something wrong with my training. Maybe I'll increase my mileage a little bit. Maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll do things a little differently. And also to realize that I need patience because I am getting better, but I wasn't getting better fast enough, if that makes sense. So I had to learn to actually have like patience when going towards a goal. You know, when headed towards a goal, you need patience. Like with anything, like starting this YouTube channel, right? I need to learn how to have patience. Even though I still put in the work, you know, and like I'm posting videos daily, I still need to have patience with myself as I jump into this new world of YouTube. I need to have patience to learn all the things like about the YouTube algorithm, how it works, like about how to engage your audience, about how to grow your YouTube channel, about how to grow an Instagram account, like all these things. I have to have a lot of patience to take everything in and try new things, experiment, try out daily vlogging, maybe try out some comedy skits, maybe try out this, maybe try out that. See, I need a lot of time to try out things. It might take a long time. It might take a year, 2 years, 3 years, but I am like improving, you know, day by day. Even if I don't get to my goal of X amount of subscribers by a certain time, I'm still every day gradually moving in that direction. And that's at least you're taking the steps to move in that particular direction, you know? That's the most important part, okay? You'll see as you continue to take steps in the direction, you see how the process is literally like changing you. Like you're becoming a stronger person by just going out and being disciplined with your runs every day. You're literally changing yourself. Like you're developing that discipline ability to do things every single day, regardless of whether you feel motivated or not. Put a quote that I really like that right in this area here, whatever area I'm pointing at, I'm just gonna put it here. So, wow. What a quote. Yeah, take a second to read that quote, you know? Okay, next scene, here we go. See you tomorrow. Goodbye. Okay, alright.